Good morning, students. Today we will discuss about the topic international marketing. International marketing can be defined as the performance of business activities designed to plan, price, promote, and direct the flow of companies' goods and services to consumers or users in more than one nation for a profit. So, in case of international marketing, the companies do the business in multiple countries. The basic difference between the domestic marketing and international marketing is that in case of international marketing, marketing activities takes place in more than one countries. So, international marketing is the application of marketing principles to satisfy the varied needs and wants of different people residing across the national borders. Now, what can be the reasons of to attract the organization to be global? First is increased economies of scale, high profit opportunities. It can be the huge market share. It can be elongated life of the product and the untapped international market. Now, the next topic is challenges with international marketing. So, first challenge is competition. Second is legal restraints, government control, varied consumer behavior, ecological factors like weather. If we talk about the various examples of international marketing, like you can take the example of MACD. MACD entered in India. They did extensive research before zeroing upon the menu on offer for the Indian consumers. The entire menu was tailor made as per the Indian consumer taste. The company stuck to 40% pure vegetarian offering unlike any other overseas market. MACD also made sure to respect Indian culture by not serving beef or pork recipes, which on the other hand were popular ingredients in other markets. Another example is like Nokia. Dust resistant phone, anti slip grip, and inbuilt flashlight for Indian rural consumers. Next is objectives of international marketing. So first objective is to enhance free trade at global level and prompt to bring all the countries together for the purpose of trading, to increase globalization by integrating the economies of different countries, to achieve world peace by building trade relations among different nations, to promote social and cultural exchange among the nations, to assure sustainable management of resources globally, to propel export and import of goods globally and distribute the profit among all participating countries, to maintain free and fair trade. Next is what are the characteristics of international marketing. First is broader market is available. In this, international marketers can market and advertise the product at multiple platforms. The market is not limited to some precise local market or for people residing in a particular place, in a particular country. People from different nations sharing different culture and tradition can actively participate in it. Second is involves at least two set of uncontrollable variables. So, like you all know, the uncontrollable variables are geographical factors, political factors that are prevailing in all the countries. At the global level, all the companies have to face these uncontrollable factors from various countries. While establishing business globally, a company has to deal with these variables. Third is requires broader competence. International market requires more expertise and spatial management skills and wider competence to deal with various circumstances and handle different situations like changes in the strategies of the government, the mindset of the people, and many other such factors. Next characteristic is competition is intense. Competition is very tough in international market, as organization at the global level have to compete with both competitors in their domestic countries and in the foreign countries. Competition is high because of the clash between the developed and developing countries. Next characteristics is it involves high risk and challenges. International marketing has its own advantages, but on the other hand, they have to face various risks and challenges. These challenges come in the form of political factors, regional and cultural differences, changing fashion trends, sudden war situation, revision in government rules. Next characteristic is domination of multinational and developed countries. International marketing is highly dominated by multinational corporations due to their worldwide reach. These organizations apply efficient and effective business practices to all their business operations. Next characteristic is international restriction. International market needs to abide by different tariff and non-tariff constraints. These constraints are regulated because different countries follow different regulations. All nations tend to rationally abide by tariff barriers. All the imports and exports between the nation participating in international marketing follow some restrictions in foreign exchange. Next is what are the factors that have influenced the growth of international marketing? First is export. So what do you mean by export? Means trading of goods and services from one country to another country by promoting the same on social media and abiding by the rules and regulations of both the home country and the foreign country. With respect to the rules and regulations is known as export. Second is import. Means buying of products and services from an external source across national border. Third reason of growth is re-export. Re-export refers to the export of foreign goods in the same state as previously imported from the free circulation area premises for involved processing or industrial free zones directly to the rest of the world and from premises for customs warehousing or commercial free zones to the rest of the world. Next is regulation on marketing activities. Next is formalities and procedures of marketing. There are a number of laws and policies framed by different countries, and these make international marketing more complex and a time-consuming process. The exporters and importers are compelled to abide by all the formalities and procedures related to licensing, foreign exchange, custom duties, and goods clearance. Now, next is the advantages. What can be the advantages of international marketing? First is provides higher standard of living. International marketing ensures high standard lifestyle and wealth to citizens of nations participating in international marketing. Goods that cannot be produced in home country due to certain geographical restrictions prevailing in the country are produced by the countries which have abundance of raw material. Second is ensures rational and optimum utilization of resources. Logical allocation and allocation of resources and ensuring their best use at the international level is one of the major advantage of international marketing. Like you can take the example of raw material, crude oil, consumer goods, and even machinery and services. Third is rapid industrial growth. Demand for new goods is created through international market. This leads to growth in industrial economy. Industrial development of a nation is guided by international marketing. Like you can take the example of new job opportunities, complete utilization of natural resources. Next advantage of international marketing is benefits of comparative cost. International marketing ensures comparative cost benefit to all the participating countries. These countries avail the benefits of division of labor and specialization at the international level through international marketing. Next is international cooperation and world peace. Trade relations established through international marketing bring all the nations closer to one another and gives them the chance to sort out the differences through mutual understanding. Next is facilitates cultural exchange. So international marketing makes social and cultural exchange possible between different countries of the world. In terms of goods, current trends and fashion followed in one nation can be passed to the another nation. Next is availability of foreign exchange. International marketing eases the availability of foreign exchange required for importing capital goods, modern technology, and many more. Essential imports of items can be sponsored by the foreign exchange and due to the exports. Thank you. Let's close the topic here only.